Increasingly, Bannon was a man on a mission, reading, studying, trying to understand history, and how to change it.
He really has the persona of a college professor. He's constantly carrying around books. He's talking about different philosopher he reads. When you sit down with Steve Bannon, it's really sitting down for 2 or 3 hours.
Free spirit. He was very happy to discuss the ideas of Giordano Bruno, Chinese philosophy, and Plato. He had his own room, but there were so many books on the bed he couldn't sleep in it.
And he had become fascinated by one particular book.
Steve Bannon calls me and just introduces himself as someone who is very interested in the works of Strauss and Howe, Generations in the Fourth Turning, and who's making a movie about them.
That book, The Fourth Turning, argued that historical cycles predict the future and that another crisis was looming.
History is seasonal, and winter is coming. The risk of catastrophe will be very high. The nation could erupt into insurrection or civil violence, crack up geographically, or succumb to authoritarian rule.
Bannon was so drawn to this grim prediction about the future, he made a film about it, Generation Zero.
This is the trigger that lets loose a chain of events which pushes society in a new mood in a fundamentally different direction.
And Bannon seemed to believe that he knew what would happen next.
One part of the conversation that I vividly remember is about the possibility of a huge war, comparable in scope to the Second World War, as part of the coming crisis. This was something that he clearly believed was likely to occur. He wanted to get me to say on camera that I thought it was likely to occur. He wasn't impolite about it, but the thing I remember him saying, well, look, you know, we have the American Revolution, then we have the Civil War, that's bigger. Then we have the Second World War, that's even bigger. So what's the next one going to be like?
Bring on the apocalypse. There's an almost fetishistic desire to see everything blow up. It's almost like he's inviting a cleansing fire to just raise the edifice, raise the institutions. I think it's that dramatic.